Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole's beef is not simply your average rap beef, it's giants fighting with rhymes, apologies, and a lot of baggage. So let's dissect. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar were friends at one time. These two were the hipster early 2010s rap darlings. They had collaborated on songs like Temptations and Shock the World, which Cole recently released in November of 2024 as part of his inevitable series of instrumentals. Folks had been clamoring for a joint album, but that never materialized. There were some moments when they began falling out. Kendrick's contribution to Big Sean's Control was gigantic in 2013. Cole's Fire Squad later in the year declared "Ain't Gonna Be No More Kings," and the audience took it to be a shot at Kendrick's self-acclaimed King Kendrick title. Kendrick's King Kunta back in 2015 had words that everyone assumed were directed to Cole. Drake and Jay's track, First Person Shooter, on For All the Dogs album, by Drake was started off by Cole, which brought real fire in October 2023. Debut #1 album of Cole entered history books when it flipped to #1 at Billboard Hot 100. Big 3 label was not in conformity with Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar overtook Future and Metro Boomin's We Don't Trust You in previous March 2024 with his On Like That. Kendrick was humiliating Drake and Cole for pretending to be better than him. Hip-hop was on fire. The fans split themselves into factions in the fiery tweets on X. While his all-time Control moment was a diss verse, Kendrick's verse on this track was hyped up as an instant classic diss. What set Kendrick off? Some call him out for failing to respond to Cole and Drake's song, First Person Shooter, when called out. Others call Kendrick out for trying to be the sole king of decades of competitive fury. Cole released a surprise mixtape on April 5, 2024, titled Might Delete Later. To top the release, 7-Minute Drill was a seeming Kendrick diss. Cole referred to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers as tragic, called Kendrick putting one good verse on tape every 30 months, and critiqued Kendrick's hype towards Pimp a Butterfly as overkill. Cole shocked the world 2 days after on April 7, 2024, at his Dreamville Festival in North Carolina. He publicly apologized to Kendrick, referring to 7-Minute Drill as the lamest, goofiest he has ever done. He proceeded to take the song off the stream after stating that the diss was not his vibe. Cole said he had a great deal of respect for Kendrick as one of the greatest and didn't want to lose a friend to ego, but had been goaded into firing back by other rappers. Hip-hop was under attack. Some were praising Cole for being mature, others were mocking him for caving. Reddit commenters who leaped to Cole's defense stated that he obviously realized that he couldn't go toe-to-toe with Kendrick's pen and retreated to save his peace. Others, such as radio personality Charlemagne the God, complimented Cole on prioritizing something over ego. Cole's departure, whatever it was regarding, took beef attention away from Kendrick vs. Cole and placed it on Kendrick vs. Drake, which went into full swing with releases such as Drake's Push-Ups and Kendrick's Not Like Us. Cole said nothing and only appeared on guest features and no new solo material as Kendrick and Drake exchanged personal ruthless diss tracks, exchanging blows back and forth. Kendrick did however leave Cole's name in the air. He had him featured on songs like Euphoria. Cole finally laid the beef to rest in October of 2024 on the song Port Antonio. Following his coming out and declaration that he didn't want to lose a brother like Drake or Kendrick over a beef, Cole put it in ink. Nostalgic for more pleasant times, he released those Kendrick guest verses on Inevitable in November 2024. Some of them saw it as Cole rapping over braggadociousness regarding his old beefs, and some saw it as him extending an olive branch. In addition to being blessed with 5 Grammys, Kendrick's Not Like Us was played during halftime at the Super Bowl, finishing off his victory on the Drake beef. Did Cole have to take a seat, or did he have to keep it going? Let me know in the comments. Watch our previous video on the Kendrick-Drake beef.